today. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
And coming off of an early season open week. And in this situation, what he told us when we sat down with him was he spent a lot of time working on fundamentals, kind of getting back to basics during that time, as opposed to having to worry about healing up or resting up. It's too early in the season. Get back to the basics, get his game going again.
Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
This defense for the Niners, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
Yeah, they held them to just 7 points, and if you rewatch the game tape, and I did multiple times, it was amazing to me that the other guys even got 7. They were absolutely dominating on that side of the football.
George Pickens, his intended receiver there, but now it's third down. You look at this Niner defense.
They were quite formidable in the win over the Eagles a week ago.
They held them to just 7 points, and in reviewing the game tape,
Pittsburgh first.
well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Pickett, he's going to throw it again. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pickup there, a 22.
Another completion right there. And again, Charles, good time in the pocket. That offensive line on this opening drive been really solid.
They've been more than solid. They've really tamped down the pass rush and kept him safe.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Jake Moody now for the point after.
And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession.
Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. No man, it was a prep All-American in nearby Antioch. It's Najee Harris. And he will have a Steelers first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down.
Gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Pickett's throw caught by Olave.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Olave with his first grab, and he also has a first down. Now Pickett. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete. You look at this Niner defense.
It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch. but nothing doing on that one.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
Pickett now from the gun here.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Nick Bosa in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And they'll be led out by their 6-year quarterback.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it, because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
So this game, Charles, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one.
Under pressure, and down he goes.
Alex Highsmith
drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. Here's Mitch Wishnowski now. Taken from just outside the 30. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
And they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
On 2nd down, this is Harris. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. And that will be incomplete. The Steelers send out their punter now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they will begin with, should we call it, far from ideal starting field position, their own 2-yard line.
So what's your definition of ideal?
The 1-yard line on the other side of the field.
Yes, exactly right. So, yes, your definition is apropos in this case.
Purdy now on 2nd down.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And now he's got him in a great spot at the 8-yard line here, 1st and goal. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Here's Pickett on 2nd down.
And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Nick Bosa. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Boy, you'd hate to squander this great field position. Here's 3rd and goal.
Looking to throw, Pickett.
He gets it complete to Harris. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. The kick by Lutz is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a first-to-goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
And they will wrangle them down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
A 2nd down throw for Purdy.
Open man is Samuel, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
First catch of the game there for Samuel, and it results in a 1st down. Here's Purdy. Again, he'll find Samuel for the completion.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line.
10 more there and another 1st down. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39.
Here now 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Purdy with it on 3rd and long.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. And this one is right down Broadway. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3.
So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. Pickett in trouble, and down he goes. Nick Bosa in there for a milestone sack as that moves him past Hall of Famer Michael Strahan, who finished his career with 141.5. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down on the other side of midfield.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Pickett, he'll look to throw it. Slant pass complete to Olave.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the 2nd quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here. Meanwhile, Pickett's throw complete there to Johnson.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
This 2nd and 4. Pickett right back to the air again.
It's brought in by Harris. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
Here's Pickett.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19.
Nick Bosa.
Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
Pickett looking to throw on 2nd down. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Fred Warner.
And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Extra point try now for Moody.
It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So
we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
17-3 the score as we resume action for the second half on EA Sports.
This fielded right at the goal line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Starting the second half with a run by McCaffrey.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
They're still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, here's Purdy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
McCaffrey. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again.
And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 51 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Pickett.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Right. QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding goal.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Setting up the screen, Harris.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down.
From the gun, here's Pickett. Finding Harris on back-to-back plays.
And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this will remain a 2-touchdown game.
And this is a commentary on today's kickers and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on him, but as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
A handoff left, McCaffrey.
And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's a gain of 7 on the ground. 2nd down coming up. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. A great play there.
His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Moody good with the extra point.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this 4th quarter. Pickett's throw complete to Freiermuth.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Pickett. Throwing out right here, caught by Olave.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
To the air on 1st down with Pickett.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line. The Niners on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. They'll try and run for it. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27.
The field goal would have been a pretty decent length, but I'm still kind of surprised they didn't kick it.
Yeah, I know, because you think you take the 3 there, trust him, but at the same time, if you can't pick up a few inches in this situation, you probably don't deserve to win the game anyway. Go get it, and they did.
And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down.
This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy.
Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown.
Danny Gray.
His 2nd touchdown of the season.
And the 49ers are closing in now on a 7th straight win to start the year. Moody good with the extra point.
And that'll increase their lead to 28. That time a 6-play drive.
And the drive culminated with the Danny Gray touchdown.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
The drive starts with a completion left side. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Back to throw. Pickett.
Over the middle, complete. It's Johnson.
And Johnson going to have a Steelers first down as the tackle going to be made up at the 37.
It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
1st and 10. Here's Pickett.
He's going to look deep down the field. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
2nd and 10. Pickett back to throw. Out route, and he connects with Freiermuth.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
Pickett to throw on 1st down.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Pickett will look to throw it here.
Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
Meanwhile, Pickett's throw into the hands of Pickens.
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
Dialing up another pass here. Pickett.
Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Pickett, 4th down, desperation time. That is caught.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up.
Back to throw again. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Throwing on 2nd and long.
Pickett.
He finds his man, complete. It's Harris.
A tough spot here. 3rd and 15. Working out of the gun, it's Pickett.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And they hope to polish things off. And what a run they are on as they try to turn a 6-game win streak into a 7-game win streak.
And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. On 2nd down, McCaffrey busts through the tackle. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. That one looks like he'll throw here. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. So the victory here for San Francisco, and it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second.